Anyone with some questions for these two candidates?
I'll be back. Steve Harvey. So we're in some challenging economic times, and it's not unreasonable to think that, let's say, next year our sales tax revenue drops 10 or 15%. What are we going to do from a city budget administration standpoint? Your thoughts?
Well, currently I think that one of the things we can definitely do is look at where we're spending money in the city. The past 3 years I've spent a lot of time talking to our city manager and trying to get my council colleagues to also agree with this, but we need to evaluate our budgets, and we need to evaluate how much we're spending on gas, how much we're spending on vehicles. I think first we can tighten the belt. The second thing I think we need to do is we need to look at economic development from a different standpoint. We need to recognize that San Antonio has captured the health industry, and Austin has captured the high-tech industry, and we need to find companies that fit those industries and try to bring them here to the city of San Marcos. Essentially, by doing that, we diversify our tax base, and I think that's really how we can deal with that issue. But if forced, then we may have to cut back some of the programs. I don't think and I don't want that to happen, but I want you to know that as a city council member, if that's the decision that I have to make, I'm a confident person, and I will make that decision in order to ensure that we don't have to raise your taxes.
Could you repeat the question before you start my time, please? Could you repeat the question before you start my time, please?
Sure. The question was, these are some challenging economic times. It's not unreasonable to think that our sales tax revenues might be negatively impacted. So let's say next year we had 10, 15% less sales tax revenue. That would certainly impact our budget, and how would you respond?
That's a timely question when considering what's happening on a national level right now in terms of the economy, as well as the notion of increased gas prices. So we're getting it on a national level as well as here on a local level. I agree that we shouldn't be dependent upon the source of revenues that we have over the past 20 years since I've been in this community. Now we're relying on people from out of town to prop up the local economy. If we have businesses such as the film industry, which hire local people and provide them per capita higher salary than some of these other industries, such as the outlet mall, where it's purely retail work for people, you'll find dollar circulation around town. Additionally, you'll find people with a good quality of life who can buy good homes, settle down here, and then also have further educational opportunities. I also agree that we need to be very prudent in how we're spending our money. We need to be prudent in how we're using our natural resources, such as water, on a municipal level. If we were more prudent, we could actually save through actually 17% in terms of our uses on a municipal level with smart measures. Yes, sir.
Next question.